Hello, little lovers of big things. This is Unkindest, and today I would like to present you a video about AMX AC 48, aka Baby Foch. So today we're gonna have a look at 6 battles, and I will not be commenting too much on all videos, but few interesting moments and few comments that I would like to point out for you. Maybe you will find this interesting. Okay, so the first battle, I'm basically taking the camping position and just wait, because there is not much happening yet, and this tank is not really heavily armored. So the frontal plate and especially the boob, it's really easy, pennable by even tier 6s. You need to take your time first and see how the battle develops, and then decide where you should go and what should you do. Of course, I was shooting the speak. HE shell is quite slow, so you need to shoot in advance to hit. Luckily that speak hit the red line, so we could finish. Well, basically what was happening in this battle is that, as you can see, we have some city travelers and they are quickly dying because they are a minority in the city. The biggest part of my team is in the desert, and they are basically not even helping me, just doing their stuff. I was in the understanding that I will have to carry this battle by myself, so I'm just prioritizing the targets. The most dangerous is IS-6 at the moment, so I'm trying to finish him as soon as possible, as quick as possible. Luckily set him on fire, but he didn't die from it. But now he is dead. And now we are in the minority in the desert, and as you can see, the KV3, he just penning me with his accuracy at this distance. He's shooting me in my face, and that is enough for penetration. The only thing remains for me is to wait, but that Speak is doing some really weird things. He's obviously spotting the enemy, but at the same time dying. So he's quite useless, because he is not biting the target for me to shoot at it. He's trying to kill him himself and dying at the same time. Luckily he managed to win that PvP. Still 3 heavy tanks remained in the city, and I'm trying to find some shots I can place to at least damage them a little bit, so it would be easier to carry. Because now we are 2 tanks against 3, and my heavy tank is just going towards the base, or somewhere in the middle. He's picking and trying to place some shots, but he doesn't have any gun depression, so I don't know if it is even good to do that. It's good that the enemy team divided. As you can see, all shots pen, so there is nothing you can do much. You wiggle, sometimes you bounce with your gun manlet, but it's quite rare occasion, like this one for example. It's just lucky, but mostly they will pen you in the face, and there is nothing you can do about that. Snapshot luckily placed in the face of that ice. Now I'm going to the city. I know that KV3 is there, so he was going towards me because I was spotted, and he was going to help. I am mistaken, he was not going anywhere. He's still on that spot when he was shooting me from. But now I think he is moving, I know. He's moving, so I'm waiting for him. He's spotted. Placing a shot, bounce. Good. Bounce is all good. I think it's really nice. Good, my teammate is damaging him while I'm spotting him. And for me, the only thing remains, because I'm one shot, he will obviously kill me. So I'm trying to hide and become unspotted. Try to spot him again so my teammate will damage him. And now I'm just hiding behind the corner. I know that I need to stay alive so we can crossfire him if we need to. So I'm just basically waiting for him when he will appear from behind the corner, and that's what he's doing. And my teammate shooting him and I'm killing him. That was a good battle. And thanks that IS he didn't die and helped me to win this battle at the end. So 3400 damage. Nice battle. Really nice. Okay, so the next battle is on Lost Temple in Supremacy. Basically the main feature of this battle, why am I showing it, is it shows that sometimes it's really important to choose your direction wisely. It doesn't mean that you have to go, like, you know, to the left or to the right or to the heavy side or to the light side or medium tank side. Sometimes you just have to choose wisely and use your team to win the battle. And I see that in this particular battle, part of my team, exactly 3 tanks, are going to base C. And I see that the enemy teams, they're mostly meds and lights, so it is really likely they will be coming in base C. So if I will not support these 3 tanks, they will be in disadvantage and we will lose 3 tanks. And then we will have to fight against 6 or 7 tanks, 4 of us, without these 3. So my natural choice is to go with them and support them. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm trying to damage tanks and prevent my teammates from dying. Well, this is the only thing worth commenting on this battle. Basically, there's not much special stuff, but the most important thing is that you have to choose, and if your team goes, you think to the wrong side, for example, still, sometimes you have to go with them and use your team and help them, because without them you cannot win the battle 1 against 7. It's highly unlikely, like really unlikely if you win 1 vs 7. Almost impossible. So support your team, and if they go to some direction, go with them and try to use that position to your advantage, because there are almost no maps which you can 100% lose if you go to the, let's say, wrong side. Because in all maps you can use them and use the positions to your advantage and lure the enemy to you and make them fight your fight. Make them fight your battle, not their battle. So that's the main stuff. Now we have won this side, and still IS-6 went down to fight with some of our teammates, and we finished him and cleaned the back from Panther, and now the only tank remained is T-28 HTC, who was slow enough or camping, whatever. He remained in his position. Now he's alone, even though he is 1 versus 3 tanks. It's obvious that I am almost full health and my teammate is successfully fighting him, and for me the only thing remains is just to come and just kill him. So that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. Yeah, so the results are 2700, 2800 damage, yeah, and the victory, of course. Alright, so now we are coming to the next battle, and the same map, the same spawn, except it's not a supremacy mode anymore, now it's an encounter. But still, I have included this battle in this selection because how different it is from the previous one. I'd like to point out that all these battles you will see in this video, they all have been played in one session, almost one after another, so I just excluded few of them in between because they were either useless or not showing anything of the gameplay on this tank and not particularly interesting. But other than that, all these battles, they were like, you know, it's not like the best chosen battles over the week or something like that. No, it wasn't. It was just played one after another. And why this battle is so interesting? Well, look what is happening. Look where my team is. Tank destroyer is in the front line, trying to spot. Then the heavy tanks are blocking it, clogging in one spot. Look how much armor. Look how many tanks here in one position. And they're all obstructing each other, blocking each other. They cannot go anywhere. And the light tank, look where he is. He's not spotting anything. He's just hiding behind the rock. He's protecting the rock, obviously. What should you do on this tank which doesn't have a lot of armor and it doesn't have very good view range and nothing like that? And look at this Speak. He just came, he's stuck, and he is still panning us in the face, and it's ridiculous. And of course my team is, my crew on this tank is not 100% yet, so I am like, you know, the tank is sluggish, still feels sluggish. But look at where my team is, and they are dying there. They're not doing anything. So what is the solution you could do in this particular situation? Well, you see your team is there clocking in one spot and the enemy obviously is focusing on them. So if you have an opportunity to flank and to come from another direction and to distract your enemy somehow, do it. So this is what I was doing. I was coming from the side to shoot this Ferdinand, and then obviously nothing is changing, nothing. Finally they killed this Ferdinand, so I'm taking things in my hands and I'm going directly in the middle of them, where the enemies are. I know where they are, they're near this pagoda, so I'm going on the pagoda and trying to do something for my team, because they're obviously not doing anything. The natural thing, I'm just coming, and luckily the AMX shot my tire. Sorry, tank doesn't have tires, but truck. He shot my truck and my tank spinned to its direction. You know, sometimes it happens when you lose your track and you spin completely another way, or especially if you don't have a turret, so you cannot shoot your target when you're spun like that. But I was lucky, I was spun at him, he was empty after that shot, and I killed him. So now that IS is missing. And look, we are not winning anyway. I'm here in the middle of the map, killing the tanks, and we are not winning anyway. They're still dying there. And look what's happening in that IS and Tiger. They were dancing there for several minutes. In my ass, I was seeing this red triangle, and it was really annoying to see it, and I was afraid if I turn, he will shoot me in the ass and we will lose this, because if I die, obviously my team probably will lose this. So I was just afraid of this tank behind me during all this period, and it is really buzzing me. And I know that KV4 now is noticing me and trying to shoot me as well. So it is like, you know, between two fires. Yeah, step on the stairs, why not? And cannot shoot the tank. Now finally that Tiger was killed. And I have finally can go and shoot that KV-4, but of course he's damaging me. Obviously there is not much armor on me, and yeah, I'm just using adrenaline trying to kill him as fast as possible, but I know that if I remain a bit longer he will kill me for sure. So I was retreating, and luckily one of my team, and yeah, I shot the corpse out of frustration again because my team was absolutely useless in this battle. Look at the results, 3,500 damage. Okay, now things get really serious. Now we get tier 9 battle. And look at the composition of the team. We have 3 mediums, 2 tank destroyers and 1 light. Well, guess how many tank destroyers we have in this battle, really? How many tank destroyers? Just your best guess. Let's see what happens now. So look at this. We obviously have 4 tank destroyers in this team. 4 of them, because look at this. Top tier medium tanks think that they are tank destroyers. Well, obviously that was a good shot on Leopard PTA. He died really quickly. And look at this T50M. He's YOLOing. And what we need to do? Kill him quickly. Everyone should be shooting them. He's bouncing shots, of course. Because why? Because you are not tank destroyers. You need to be taking positions and do something in this battle. But no, look at them. And they are even blocking my retreat. Oh my god, I was so frustrated at this. And look, we have a medium tank in the red team. ISC 152. Right? That's the best medium. He's just flanked us. Why not? Because he can. Because no one was protecting our rear side. No one was there. Incredible, unbelievable. And look at this Borsig in the middle. Oh my god, of course he also came to shoot us in the ass. Obviously. Really. ISU blocking. And I noticed that the E50M, no one is shooting him. I had to take care of him really quick. Otherwise, I don't know, he would be really big pain in the ass after that. So now we have 2 medium tanks in the red team remained just to kill them. And that T-54 actually was pretty good, I would say. I don't know, I was confused a little bit with controls, but not really confused, but my tank is really sluggish. And you see how I spam now, and I couldn't shoot him because obviously I was looking not in the correct way to him. Finally I bumped something for once, and yeah, now he will kill me because this tank cannot bounce. Mostly if you get bounces you're just lucky. And he is now dead. And once again, let's have a look at the results. What our 4 tank destroyers did in this battle. Well, at least one did something, 3,300 damage, and I don't know what others were doing. Now the port bay battle, its encounter and tier 8. So quickly assessing the team's compositions, I decide to go to the riverside, obviously, and support my meds, because I have quite a few, and RU. And we all tank destroyers, but mostly all of them are mobile, so we are going with them. And let's see what happens in this battle. Yeah, by the way, I was driving like that on purpose to give way more fast tank to go and to pass me. I always do that. If I am slow, I'm trying to move aside to make way for the faster tanks to pass me and to take the positions, but no one was rushing anywhere. They were just traveling in slow pace, as they should, most probably, and I think like that. Look where the Reds are. They didn't even go very far from the spawn, and now we have an opportunity to shoot them. We had, I mean, because now we don't have sight anymore. They all went unspotted, except for that IS-3. So I'm taking the very neat shot between the buildings and the pipes, and look, I got spotted. And what happened? Boom! Minus half of my health gone. Guess why? Because they are there, and they were shooting me. Obviously, I was the only target spotted, most probably. They decided, why not? Let's shoot him. But then, basically nothing is happening. They all still remain there, even though they are unspotted. They're still there, and I'm just basically waiting for them to become spotted again. And I see that IS-3, so I will be shooting him on the side. Yes, good. And yeah, now I'm still reloading. I could have shot him again, and I didn't. Now I see that Sturmil, and I was trying to do a revenge, because I know that it probably was him who shot me that bad. Then he quickly died, so I couldn't avenge myself. Now I see these two guys between buildings, and they were kind enough to provide their weak spots for me and the opportunity to shoot them several times. So I see that TZ-34, good, shot on him. Now reloading. I know I'm spotted, so I'm trying to take cover in the meantime. Now the KV-3 a bit forward. Good. He got shot as well. So now I see that 3 tanks only remain, so I'm rushing forward to do as much damage as possible in this battle, because I know that this will end really quick, so I have to hurry. I'm shooting this T-34, and my reload is so long, so I will be just getting the really small amount to get the kill. And now we see the AMX, the tier 7 tank destroyer from this. I'm accidentally blocking the shot from RU. I was trying to get that, but he is so quick I couldn't turn in time, but in the end I am still in my kill anyway. And let's have a look at the results. Okay, so we did 3000 damage. And on to the next battle. This will be the last battle for today's video. I know it's getting already too long, but this was included later, so this is from another gaming session absolutely, and this battle happened in Platoon. This video actually has already been edited and prepared for render, but then this battle happened and I decided to include it anyway. So I usually do 5 videos in the Let's Play, but this is the 6th one, and I included it because of the result of the battle and what happened in this battle. So we are in Platoon here, and I decided to support my platoon mate because he's playing a medium tank and I am quite a mobile tank destroyer, so we went on the flank side on this map. And basically what we should be doing on this flank, if you're going there, you should protect your team from pushing. And as you can see, our team is being pushed and we are unable to protect them because they push too far, and our teammates scattered. So half of them went flanking them from behind and half of them went outside our shooting range. So we cannot shoot Reds from here because they are all in the cover. So the only Red we can shoot is this 6. All the rest are in cover there, and once they've been shot only one time, it is enough for them to understand that there are tanks on the other side and it's better to not go from your cover and stay in the cover so that they will not be shot again. And look at that IS-6. So instead of biting them in the open here, so we can shoot them, he's going on them and shooting them, and then he cries help. Mate, we were helping you, we were trying to help you, but when the Reds are in the cover, we cannot shoot them. That's really simple. I missed this shot, and that would be making this battle much more easy, because he will be dead by now, so I would be killing him. But still, I missed, so that was unfortunate. Now I was already distracted with what is happening and with the chat, that they chat constantly that we are campers or whatever, no help, and some bad words in French. And so I missed that Panther, and now the situation is 2 vs 4. And me and my platoon mate, I have to point this out, that we have been playing and talking to each other. So we were on voice comm. So we were talking to each other and coordinating what we are doing. Again, unlucky miss. Just a piece of advice, guys. If you play this tank, always take your shot when you're fully aimed. If you are at least partially aimed, or partially not aimed, halfway aimed, you will miss. That's the just rule of thumb. You will just miss. So take your shots always when you're fully aimed. So now finally we killed that Panther M10, and I am taking a risk here because I need to remove this RU because he's quick, he can change position quickly, also he has a good combo, so he can shoot us from all over the place. And look at that IS-6, he would be dead by now, and he went and shot me on the side, so he also took that risk that I can kill him. And in this situation I was really at first frustrated with that fact that Panther is shooting me on the side, but my platoon mate told me that he is one shot, he's really one shot, and he is a paper tank, so Panther will kill him for sure. And okay, I then was okay with the fact that I have to take damage, you know, because if I have health, so this is the trade. We are playing this game, so sometimes you need to take damage. But what my platoon mate should be doing, and look at this unlucky bounce. What my platoon mate should be doing, he had to shoot that Panther when he was reloaded, but he wasn't able to due to his disposition. And now look at this, the situation is really interesting. I finished the I6 and now we remained alone, together one-on-one vs Panther. So should he come right now, at this second, he could kill me, really easy. Just coming from that left side through the cap circle and I will be dead. I couldn't turn on him in time, I will be dead. But he decided to get unspotted and relocate. And now I don't know where he is going. I was really panicking that he will be taking the risk. So I tried to peek to spot and I cannot see anything. As you can see, I have my crew skills working, the sight and the higher pen. So I am pretty sure that I will spot him at least maybe first. But I know that he is a medium tank, so he might have a better view range at this position, but I don't know. Another thing to point out here is that you probably haven't seen the KV13 mastery video I posted lately. So if you didn't, just go there and watch it, because we have been playing that battle in Platoon as well, and coordinating of course, and from the looks of it, if you will watch that battle, you will probably think that I ditched my platoon mate, ran away like a coward, and left him to die. But that was done on purpose because we were talking in the voice, so he knew where I will go, and he said that Just go, I'm already dead, mostly, just go, and that's how we win. So I know that this position is really good for spotting the other sides, and I will be unspotted because of the bush, and look, it worked, and look at this shot, in the window! Yeah, and we have won this battle. And that was really good. I was panicking a little bit that we will lose, but we didn't. And I did 2 missions. It was not a lot of damage made in this battle, but still, the victory is a victory. And quite a good one, you must agree. Another thing to say about this particular battle, I'm pretty sure that should I lose this battle or should this be a draw, I will get like 4 downvotes. But because I managed to carry this battle, I got 4 upvotes. So guys, good luck on the battlefield. Not much to say about this tank, it's meh. Almost forgot. Like, subscribe, goodbye.